giants out of shadows in my head. Gave my terror a name so I could face it instead. Built gods and titans from the edge of the unknown, just to make the darkness something I could throw stones at alone. I was running from the doors beyond my sleep, from untouchable tests and the silence underneath, from the innermost demons wearing out my name, from the self I kept feeding just to keep me tame. Then I found a kingdom under holy light, where faith was not a word, it was the air inside. And every breath there asked me what I was, not what I feared, what I become, because I was creating my fears so I could fight what I couldn't understand, building enemies out of the fire in my hands. I thought I was running from the dark out there, but I was shaping all the ghosts I carried here. Creating my fears, only fate could lead me through the tests, through the pain, through the breaking into truth. And when I stood beneath that endless sky so clear, I saw how much of me was creating my fear. A kingdom bruised me under God's own reign, tore through my pride, pressed power through my brain. I was humbled by a world too high to fake, a place where every thought had consequence and weight. I learned presence there, the discipline of mind, how to look at terror straight and not go blind, how to hold a storm inside without collapse, how to master what I felt when heaven didn't answer back. But even with that power in my chest, I knew I was a visitor, not one of the blessed. The sky was green and endless over me, and I stood alive, but not where I was meant to be. I was creating my fears so I could fight what I couldn't understand, building enemies out of the fire in my hands. I thought I was running from the dark out there, but I was shaping all the ghosts I carried here. Creating my fears, only fate could lead me through the tests, through the pain, through the breaking into truth. And when I stood beneath that endless sky so clear, I saw how much of me was creating my fears. Faith was the key to that impossible land, not the strength of my voice, not the force of my hands. And all the gods I made to challenge and dethrone were mirrors in armor trying to drag me home. I did not belong in that kingdom's design, but I came back marked by the edge of its mind. Now I know the beyond is more than dread appears, and some of the worst things I faced were the shapes I built from fear. I was creating my fears, now I see the pattern in the worlds I drew. Every titan had a wound that led me back to truth. I thought power meant I had to stand alone, but faith was the center of the great unknown. Creating my fears till the sky itself made clear that the war was not the kingdom but the prison in me here. And though I left that realm, I still revered the truth I found while creating my fears. Pitchfork down, I stood still, not because I had no power, but because power needed will.